Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone, for the day two. Good evening, good evening, all. Good evening, all. Okay, we will get started. Just a moment. We are already streaming it on YouTube. Okay, so the reference will be available today. I shared even the link with you guys. Okay, regarding the uh, like blog. Okay, so we have created a LinkedIn blog with all the set of details about yesterday's session, the recording, the content, and on a daily basis, whatever we keep doing, we are going to keep sharing those details on the blog as well. Okay, so this is how it is. Let me share today's information now. Okay, let me just show you one quick thing, guys. Ki yes, the session is going to be recorded, it is going to be available, but I personally feel that life is not about knowing things. uh, it's all there on internet, it's all about actions. Okay, those who take actions, they will be in the end the winners. And actions ka dekho guys, it is something like that. In one day nobody can become a superstar. It's not like you decide ke aaj se like next 24 hours you will give your best shot at everything that you do, and then tomorrow you will be a successful person. It doesn't work like that. Okay, there are few things which takes time, and along with time consistency builds up, and when those things happen, then slowly results start coming up. Okay, so I personally feel ki watching these sessions as recorded version, it's not going to carry value if you are not taking constant actions which is spread over a period of days. ठीक है, it's not just like one day में सब कुछ कर लेंगे and हो जाएगा. And that's the reason people are not getting results, because they want quick things, 1 day 2 days shortcuts, and it's not available. Okay, so actual success means you need to build it into a habit, and habit means you need to do that daily, repeatedly, long enough till the time you get value. Okay, and that is where I personally feel ki if you join the batch on a daily basis consistently, that is the secret for getting success. Because every day when you come, you're training yourself to be consistent, and with that time, whatever knowledge you consume, it will hold within you. Okay, otherwise it becomes really tricky. So just understand, if you are thinking ke khali recording se ho jayega, it doesn't work like that. Okay, I know past 2 years of experience. Only when you are doing it live, involving with time, okay, daily at 9 you're trying to learn, do things, and take actions, then you get the value out of it. Okay, so fine, all that things said and done, but yes, the recording is available, and on the LinkedIn blog we are going to put the recording plus the content on a daily basis, so you can go through that as well. Okay, now dekho, important, today's session is really pretty interesting, guys. Okay, I feel personally ki whoever understands today's session and applies it will be getting great results in life. Okay, I personally know that. And we are not just going to launch the concept theoretically, but we will be taking practical actions today. Okay, so what I would request is ki if possible, yes, make yourself available from laptops so that you can do some practical things. Get out of that school mentality ke everything will be spoon feeded and some things will happen by itself. But this is life, this is real world, and you have to take actions, you have to do things for yourself. Okay, so while we are doing it in this group, so please take it up and apply so that you can get more results out of all of these things that we are discussing. Okay, now what exactly we will be talking. There is one thing, you might have heard about this saying somewhere, ki majority of the people on the planet are under living their life. I don't know whether you heard it or not, but that's the truth. Okay, our potential is very great, we don't realize it, and because we don't even know what our potential is, we will never be able to live up to our potential. And majority of the world is not going to experience what they can truly accomplish. Okay, there was once a very successful person, he said this thing ki, let's say I've lived my entire life, and in the end when I'm dead, okay, and let's say I'm going and meeting God, okay, fast forward. So what he said is his principle of life is, if God shows him a board, This is how he thinks, and accordingly he has restructured his life. What he said is, if God shows me a board and says, "Okay, you could have accomplished all these things in your life. I created you with this much of potential, and this was all written for you. Okay, you could have done all these things, but you have underlived. So that's not my fault. I gave you potential, capability, opportunities, everything. You chose to not live to that, but I gave this kind of possible world for you. You need to understand, you all having talent, capability, skill, and potential, which we are underliving simply. Okay. Now the point is, we need to really crack it down and really open ourselves to broaden our thinking and get maximum out of this life. Okay. Step by step possible रहेगा कैसे क्या and everything. Okay. Now देखो, when you want something in life, okay, what do we say in simple terms is uh, goal, right? This is my goal. I want this in my life. Every one of you sitting here will have some goals, some dreams, some desires. Okay, let's do this, let's do that, let's do like this, let's do like that, blah blah blah, right? A lot of things there. So point is ki we all have those dreams, desires, goals, but are we knowing ki, is it up to our fullest potential? And in a 1 year duration, how much goals we should set, and are we living it our life to the fullest or under living, wo sara ka sara today we are going to uncover it one by one. Okay. And majority of the people don't get it. They waste like their 20s 30s and still they are still trying to figure out. But today we are going to uncover all of these things. Okay. Dekho. It's simple. If you know this Google Maps, right? You want to go to a destination, you search it, you set up a destination, and then you start the navigation from your current position to that destination position. Okay, that simple stuff is goal. You need to navigate your life from the current position to wherever you want. That wherever you want is your imagination. Elon Musk and these big people, imagination wise, they have taken it to Mars. Mars pe leke jana hai. They have set up that as the goal, and they are taking their life from the current position to that position. Different people will have different destinations of this life. So this is what is simple goal. Right now, as of today, 7th of February, wherever you are into your life, you're at the starting point. And from this point of your life, where do you want to take your life go? Maybe next 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, it could be anything. But there is a destination. If you have clarity in this destination, that means you have a goal in your life. If you want something out of your life, that means you have a goal. Okay. Now, if you don't know that, you can imagine what will happen. If you don't know where you want to go, you will never be able to reach there. So if you live your life randomly, let's just live day by day, no ambition, no purpose, no mission, you don't want anything out of your life, such life is not going to get anywhere. You will always be circling at the same place and just going through time and just wasting everything. Okay. How people accomplish success is by setting these targets. Today we are here in 2023. In 2024, we want to be here. And then they put their entire focus in that year to get to that point. And once they reach there, then they set up the next milestone and another and another. That's how you navigate through your life. So the first conclusion is goal setting is mandatory. And all throughout your life, you need to have some goals very clear. Okay, what do you want out of your life? Okay, guys, specifically, this is even applicable when you are in your old age, all throughout your life, even while you're in your 70s, 80s, 90s, as long as you live, there should be some ambition. Okay, I want that in my life. Because without this ambition, your desire to even live will die. And that's a problem. Okay, many of the old age people, if they don't have really goals or doing something, they feel unhappy out of life. So let's just try to relate all these things. Okay, so the first conclusion of today is every one of us should mandatory have goals, and these goals should be there all throughout your life. Maybe you will accomplish something. As soon as you accomplish, you need to set up another goal, and then another, and then another. Yes, enjoy the results. but keep moving on. That's how you will find a purpose and a passion in life, and you will feel like living. Otherwise you will be lost. Okay, so that's the first conclusion. Just make a quick note of this, guys. Just make a quick note. Okay, today's topic is goals. Okay, make a quick note. First, goal gives direction to life. And guys, whatever we are doing, we are going to convert it into practical results. Okay, so first, goal gives direction to life. Okay, second, all throughout your life, all throughout your life, constantly keep setting and accomplishing goals. All throughout your life, constantly keep setting and accomplishing your goals. Because without this, now life will become very boring. You will feel like, "Arey, kya kar raha ho?" Just time waste happening with life, and you will feel unhappy with yourself. So that's the thing. Okay. Okay, fine. Now I'm sharing my screen. Let's know a few things here. Okay. So when we say we want our topic, our full this session is about career and life success. Okay. So somebody said this very nice thing while I was reading. I came across this very good example where the person was saying, if you are into teaching or coaching or guiding or mentoring, okay, so the receiver might not really know what they want from their lives. Okay, they might just have some expectation, I want this. But as a coach, if you know that what they really need on top of what they actually are asking for, okay, so you might right now have questions. I want this, I give me this, I want the answer of this. We will take Q&As, we will answer those queries. But somewhere I read ki, if you know that something is really required for them, so even if they are not aware, give that to them, because they will get empowered to live a great life. Okay, and that's the reason I'm picking up these kind of topics. Whether you know it, whether you want it or not, it's my responsibility to tell you, because in a 80 years, 100 years lifespan, these all things will be required, and all of you will become the core pillars of your families in next 5-10 years. So you need to know, as a parent, as the anchor of the house, to how to drive your own families towards some bigger future. And that's the reason I feel that these all things we will give. Plus at the same time, yes, we will talk about the careers and Q&A, those kind of things also. Okay, that's the reason we are trying to touch on all these topics. Now the thing is, when we say career and life success, okay, career and life success, it really builds upon 8 pillars where we want to accomplish success. And guys, this is really interesting fact. While I was exploring on success, I realized the top people, and I think you should also do this analysis and conclusions for yourself. You pick these top successful people of the world, okay? Anybody who is really successful, and look at their lifestyle. What you will find is successful people think in terms of and, not or. What does that mean? Successful people say, I want this as well as I want this. What does this mean? I want a good health and a good family life and financial independence and more business success and happy relationships and fun and entertainment and enjoyment in my life and giving back to the society and a purpose and a passion and a feeling like I'm doing great things with my life. Trying to understand? Successful people want everything. They always think in terms of and. They don't compromise. They don't say or. Either give me health or give me wealth. They don't make that distinction. They say, I want health also, I want wealth also. They say, I want happiness also, I want joy also. I want fun and entertainment also. I want all the money that is possible also. They don't compromise. So if you want to belong into that top crowd of the world, okay, is my voice clear, guys? Is the voice clear? Okay, I think Shana was something at your side. Okay, so guys, again, just try to relate with this. If you want to become successful, that means you need to have the same thought process the way great successful people do, and they don't compromise. They get everything that they want, and that's what we are going to channelize step by step. ठीक है, so 2-3 बार screen share on and off हो गया. अभी let's get to the point. Okay, so when we say we want success, it means we want full on success of life, and which means first we all should have a very great health. You know it, whether you want it or not. If health is broken, everything falls apart, and if you have a great health, then all the other thing makes sense for you. Okay, so we all need a great health. Second, देखो, life में you will always be getting problems and challenges. It is part of life. You cannot run away from that. It will always be coming in some form or the other. Now the thing is ki, how do you become capable to solve these problems? And it is not ki when the problem is coming, then you get to that mental trauma, torture, and like I am lost, I cannot solve this, and all that pressure, tension. It's life is not about that. Ki getting worried and like intention living and in fear and scared. Ki what will happen? What no. Life is going to throw you problems. But if you know how to solve those problems, you will be able to navigate through this life properly. Okay, let's say you are in a jungle, you see a tiger all of a sudden. There will be two kind of people. The people who are hunters, they know a step-by-step strategy on how to handle a tiger, whatever it is. A person not having that knowledge will be scared, panicked, and want to run away for life. Approach is different. The person who knows how to deal with situation, they will be confident no matter what problem is coming. And the person who does not know it, they will be scared. Now what does this mean? Problems will be there in your life, but if you have the right knowledge, okay, how to tackle them, what to do when things go wrong, what to do to make things work in your favor, doesn't matter what it is. Having a matured way of thinking, not being scared but facing life properly, that's nothing but growing in knowledge. Without maturity, without knowledge, you will be, okay, sorry to say, but a joke maybe to the society. Okay, maybe hanging out with losers might not really give you that maturity and sense, but that's what is the truth. Let's say fast forward your life 20 years from now, and if you don't know how to deal with life problems, okay, even your children will not respect you, right? You know how the society is, right? You have to care for your family, for your people, for your friends, everybody. And this is really beautiful key. You need to grow your knowledge on how to deal with things, and that is a constant upgrading process. Don't just say I just want money, I just want job. Without knowledge, life is going to become suffering for you, because you will be encountering a lot of problems. Everybody's life encounters it. Okay, nothing, you're not special for problems. I have my problems, you have your problems, everybody has problems. So that's the second pillar. We all want great health, we all want great knowledge so that we can live our life happily. When distraction comes, what to do? When we feel like quitting, what to do? When everybody is against us, what to do? When anger happens, what to do? When other people cheat away opportunities from us, what to do? When life is looking stuck, what to do? How do you become your best, basically? And that needs knowledge. That's the second one, very essential. You need to have that. Third, okay, guys, write it down one by one, these pillars. Everybody make some notes of these pillars, the 8 pillars for life success. And you have to start thinking the way successful people think. That means in terms of and. Okay, in terms of and. Now let's go to the third pillar, health knowledge. The third is simple: family, relationship, friends, and all those things. Okay, the relationships which you build on the planet. Okay, देखो, somebody I attended a seminar some time ago, sometime as in like 2 3 years ago, before COVID times. Okay, and what that person said is कि family relationships and blood relationships for many places is being taken for granted. कि भाई कुछ भी हो जाए blood relation है things will be taken care of itself. Okay, but that guy really touched one point कि in the today's society, okay, the more communication happens, that's where more bonding will happen. Okay, nothing but if within the family, parents and children, they are not communicating, mingling closely with each other, then these children, they will mingle with many other people of like of their own network and all, and wherever they bond, they will be closer to them, and the blood relationships will also be going for toss. This is what that guy was predicting, and he said that's already happening in the US culture. Slowly and steadily in Indian society also, the changes have started to happen. And he said the way to solve this problem is you have to effectively communicate. Communicate is like talk, share, build bonds, put some efforts. When is the last time you spoke with your school friends? Because if you don't communicate, your relationships will be broken. People will just pass on, move on. And guys, don't wait for somebody else ki they should come and initiate it. The world doesn't work like that. Everybody is busy in their own life. You need to take initiations to build your own relationships. So be it with your family, friends, and that's a pillar. Okay, nothing but you need to be successful in friendship, in your family relationships, and in any other relationships that you have. And guys, that is efforts. It should not be taken for granted, and it will not happen by itself. And if you are leaving it, it should happen by itself, it will just get away from each other. That's how the nature of world is. So you need to put efforts there, and that's what we're trying to define one pillar, and then we will strategize how do you accomplish results in all of these pillars, and that's where the beauty part will come. Okay, so chalo, that's the third one, guys. Write it down. Family, relationship, friends. We want success here as well. Okay, fourth, spiritual. Okay, fifth, personality. What does personality mean? Your mindset, your communication skills, your confidence, your attitude, nothing but your full personality. What kind of a person you are. Okay, what kind of person you are. Are you honest? Are you a person who, if you say something, will you stand by your own word? That's nothing but your personality. Okay, so that is another pillar. Sixth, financial and career. Seventh, fun and entertainment. Eighth, giving back to society. Okay, guys, chalo, let's make a quick note of this. The 8 pillars for life success. First, your knowledge. First, your health. Second, your knowledge. Third, family and relationships. Fourth, spirituality. Fifth, personality. Sixth, financial and career. Seventh, fun and entertainment. Eighth, giving back to the society. Okay. Guys, now we can speak about each of the pillar, and it's a world in itself. Okay, but considering like if we will work on those, okay, but the spiritual key, you will be more satisfied in your life if you're spiritual. Okay, if you offer some prayers, do some good work. Okay, like help others, be kind, you will be more like soul satisfaction will be there. That's what becomes the spirituality. Next, personality. It depends upon your confidence, your attitude, what kind of a person you are. Are you honest? Are you a cheater? Do you backstrap other people? So stay away from all that, right? Be a good, really a value add to the world. Okay, that's what is your personality. It combines all of these things. And guys, it also needs work. It will not happen by itself. It needs work. Next, financial and career. Okay, this is another pillar. Fun and entertainment. Okay, next, giving back to the society. Now, all of these are high level 8 pillars of your life. And देखो guys, point is you need to become successful in each of this pillar, and that's mandatory for you. You make it mandatory for you. Guys, the world does not care whether you succeed or not. Okay, just understand, the world does not care. किसी को कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा. Nobody bothers even if you fail, and even if you're lying on the road drinking and lying, nobody literally cares. They will just see and they'll just move on. The only people who will be impacted because your life is you and your family. That's it. The world does not need anything. Okay, and that is the reason nobody expects these things to become mandatory for you. You need to get to the maturity कि भाई, I want this in my life. The world will not force you to do, you need to force yourself. And that's where comes the sign of greatness. Guys, you know this very interesting fact कि while we were in schools and colleges, it was forced on us कि examinations will be there, and if you clear the exam, then only you go to the next year. And that's how the process is. The system forced you to study, grow, and pass to the next layer. If they would have not built that system, let me tell you, students would never have studied and just wasted all their time, because it was again given as a choice. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't, you don't. You need to understand the system which you survived for the past initial 20 years of your life. The system forced you to grow, and you grew. You are successful. You completed your education. The real world does not work like that. Nobody will force you to become successful. In fact, people will not even care. कुछ भी हो जाए तुम्हारी life. If you get a job somewhere, they will force you to work for them properly. They will not really care about what's happening to you or your life. They will care कि we are paying you money, you need to get the job done. You need to understand, guys, all throughout your life, everybody else will set expectation as per their preferences to you. But what are you doing for yourself? Always will you be a dummy like कोई भी आके घंटा बजा के निकल गया? Then that's a horrible way of living. People tossing you here and there, everybody using you, misusing you, and that's a terrible way of living life. And that's happening because you are not sitting on the driving seat of your life. All these pillars that we spoke upon, like if you are not actively deciding, okay, in these 8 pillars, I want this. If you're not thinking that, and then if you're not strategizing and working towards that, then you will never reach there. And if you don't have this purpose and direction in life, all the other people will misuse you and do everything that they want. Steve Jobs said this very beautiful thing: कि भाई, identify your passion and the purpose and start putting efforts to accomplish that. Otherwise, somebody else will use you to accomplish their dreams. If you don't spend time in achieving your dreams, somebody in the world will spend time in using you to achieve their dreams. Now the point is, ठीक है, all these are like very badi bateं, but at least these 8 pillars which we have decided, can you be on the driving seat on these 8 pillars and then start accomplishing stuff? And if you are there, life will become peaceful. Okay, so understand the value. Now the thing is, some of you might say, my focus is only job. Why should I worry about all these other pillars and all? Okay, you need to understand. Yesterday we said one error in judgment over time is going to cause a disaster. And if you keep making errors in judgment, in not gaining the knowledge, in not having a good health, in not really working for your career, in not really spending time to build relationships with your family, they will all start falling apart. And then what happens, guys? You know, a juggler, agar uske ball girne lage, if you can try to collect so many things, you end up like, life is hectic, life is so much pressure, I cannot deal with so much of things. And then people say, I need to take a vacation, I'll just go away from these situation. Runaway attitude triggers because life just collapses, because the foundation itself is weak, and every problem will come because you did not take care of it right from the beginning. So thoda sa approach change karo. If you are thinking कि only I'll focus on one area and forget about anything else, it will collapse on you very soon. You don't know when, but the damage will happen. It is guaranteed that it will come, and you have to live a smarter way of life. So how are you going to do it? Simple. They go. Life is pretty simple if you want to live. Okay. And you know what's the beautiful part? You just understand these 21 days together, and the same thing will remain constant till the time you die. Your goals might change, your dreams might change, but always on the planet, 24 hours will be there. You will always have the relationship and these 8 pillars. These things are not going to change. Maybe you might have a ninth or a 10th pillar, but major variations will not come. That means once you master these 24 hours, once you master the system all throughout your life independently, you can always be successful. It's a one-time effort, and you need to put that. Okay. Now, how are we going to do it? Okay. Dekho, guys. Ek to pehla, we need to have this mindset. Every year, we should progress in each of this pillar. If we have not done that, that means we are under living. Our first checkpoint is that. So guys, make a note of this. Okay. So once you have written all these 8 pillars, just write down every year we should progress. Every year we should progress and accomplish something. Every year we should progress and accomplish something in each of the pillar. Okay. It could be anything. Okay. And just continue, write a sub point there. If you are not able to do it, means you are under living. देखो potential तो बहुत है, okay, but it is like कि बहुत rocket super machine एक बच्चे को दे दिया, he doesn't even know how to operate that. That's what is your life. A very great brain given to you, smart, intelligent, you can think, analyze, you can take actions, a very nice physical body. You should be thankful for your life and everything, right? A very great body given to you, a very great mind given to you. Abhi like हाथ में दे दिया, अभी क्या करोगे? झुंझुना बजाओगे कि कुछ करोगे? So it's a choice. ठीक है? So fine. So that's the second thing. Okay, underlive, we don't have to do it. Now देखो, fine, this is okay. Now you need to understand one very key difference between who will become successful and who will not, even in this group. Okay, देखो. Many people are like this key right now. Let's say if you have really listened to what we are saying, you might get inspired here. Come on, I should do something definitely. 8 pillars है, सब में कुछ ना कुछ करूंगा, and some of you might get inspired. ठीक है? Some might be like कितना भी बोलो कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, हम तो ऐसे ही रहेंगे. But yeah, so those people need to work more hard. But yes, there will be somebody who will be like, yeah, I will be accomplishing this. I will think like successful people, like in terms of, and I will be successful in this and this and this and this and everything. Now the thing is ki, dekho, this motivation and inspiration which will come, okay, if you don't take immediate actions on this, in next 2-3 days it will die. You know it, motivation ka life is very short. It just comes, it triggers, it inspires, and maybe for one day it inspires and दूसरे दिन से निकल जाता. This is all, and it happens to everybody. Okay, that's a human nature. Now the thing is ki, how you get results. What's the difference between those who get lost with motivation and those who actually accomplish result is when they get dismotivated. Okay, they take the initial action, but more importantly, now this is critical, guys. More importantly, they build a system which will force them to continuously take these actions, even if they don't want to. So while you are in this inspired state, motivated state, immediately your next action should be put up a system in place which will force you to keep taking actions consistently, even when your motivation dies. And if you are able to do that, motivation will die after a week. but this system will keep pushing you. And then if you keep doing the actions, you will get results. Okay. Now, this is how, when this happens, all of what we spoke, then in a long run, you will start getting results. Okay. And that's the reason 80% of the world is not successful, because, yeah, they might get motivated, but after 2 days, कोई और movie चल रही है, time pass चल रहा है, and then the life is, हाँ कर लेंगे भाई कर लेंगे. This is how it works. So we have to start thinking and acting different. Now the thing is, what's this system? Okay. देखो, firstly, I want to tell you कि you don't take the load and the burden of all of this system बनाएंगे, ये करेंगे and all that. I just want one thing, कि make a commitment to yourself. Daily 9 p.m. we will join this. Okay, daily for the next 21 days. Daily 9 p.m. joining this session, and together here we will take whatever actions are required. Okay, and blindly take the actions. Don't say, okay, I will not do this. Push yourself to do it, and you will realize within next 3 weeks you will start feeling difference in the way you think, in the way you act. थोड़ा सा uncomfortable लगेगा because you did not do all that, but your commitment should be daily. I will join 9 p.m. sharp, and then together let's start taking actions. And I will introduce the system along with you, and together we will start implementing it. And before you realize, you will start realizing that your life starts changing. Before you even do anything, changes will happen naturally as outcome. Okay. Now, what is the system? And today we are going to do, I'm going to launch this, and tomorrow also we will continue in working on the system. Why? Because right now some motivation came, we immediately want to put it into a system, and then daily by daily we will start implementing that system. So, but for implementing, again, it's not about understanding the system, it's about living and executing it on a daily basis. That's where the only commitment required is daily 9 p.m. join here, and together we will take actions. Okay. Now, what exactly we are going to do? Okay, I'll share my screen. I've put up a nice Excel sheet. First, I will show it to you guys, and then I will give you a link. All of you post it at your side, and right from tomorrow onwards, we will start working on this area. Okay, so have a look here. First, just leave everything, have a look here. So I've really designed a system over a period of long time and a lot of analysis. Okay, and this is what it comes down to. Okay, simple. We all want results from 2023. Okay, we already said, if we want to live our life to the fullest, we need to achieve goals in each of this category. Very good. We have arranged all the 8 pillars here. Okay, now the thing is, first step, you need to really think, what do you want to accomplish in 2023 in each of this pillar? Kuch to hona chahiye. Okay, and guys, we can work together to really finalize also if you have doubts, questions and all, but you need to really ask a question. Okay, in this year 2023, by let's say December, or if you're thinking in terms of financial year, maybe then March 2024, what should be your financial income? What should be your investments? How much money should be invested where? And should there be alternate sources of income for you? Or at your primary job, what should be your designation? If you're expecting a promotion, how much that should be? How much should be your package? What kind of company you should be in? And in the same, what kind of role you will play? Concretely sochna padega. We have to really literally think like that. Okay, so one by one, start asking this question. In 1 year from now, what do you want to accomplish in this pillar? And that should become your clear-cut goal statement. Okay, similarly, in your personality, like what attributes you want to work upon? Do you want to work on your mindset? Like if you are excuse giving person, if you are always running away or quitting kind of person, you need to work on your mindset. If communication skills wise you are lacking, you need to work on that. If you are not confident, if you are self-doubting person, because everything is possible to change. You just understand this. As a human being, everything is possible to change. You will not remain the same, guys. You might be right now underconfident. It is possible to change. Communication problem, possible to change. Everything is changeable. Human beings adapt. We have survived on this planet because we have this thing of adapting to new things. We can change, we can upgrade. Initially COVID times, lockdown, everybody were uncomfortable. 2 years everybody became comfortable. Then after that phase came, people started calling to office, everybody is uncomfortable. Give it 2 years, everybody will become comfortable. We adapt. Human beings adapt. So never think that whatever qualities you have will stay with you, because you will change, you will adapt. That's in our nature. So if you feel underconfident, there is a way. You work on that, you will feel care. You can capture the world. Your attitude will be like that. Okay. If you have mindset problems, you can work. So everything. So you need to now ask a question. In this 1 year, what kind of a person you literally want to become? Honest, trustworthy, confident, bold, brave, courageous, facing the challenges. Define, it's your life. Be the director of your own life. Craft it the way you want. Be the writer, whatever you want, assemble it. And now, again, when this will happen? When you are on the driving seat of your life, not by itself. Things will not happen by itself. You will be more worried if you just let things loose by itself. You need to take charge and do it. Similarly, what do you want in your health? Simple thing. Weight ke bare mein. Okay. Or your capacity, like your like jogging, like your stamina while you jog, how much of 5K you are able to finish in how much of time. What is kind of your lifestyle, like how much junk food you eat. Maybe you can cut down on that one. How much is your weight, how much is your body physique. You can just set up some goals for that regards. Okay. Next, family and relationships. Yeah, how do you want to improve your family relationships? Maybe you can set up some goals with them. Okay, this year with my family I will travel to so and so place. Okay, every month we will go for something. We will have a party somewhere. We will go out for a restaurant. I will bring gifts every 3 months for my family. Nothing but something which helps to bond more relationships. Or like if you are away, maybe saying every week multiple times, calling my family members, unexpectedly going and visiting. Guys, you need to plan. Then things will become interesting. It doesn't happen by itself, but with a simple thought you can really change your world around. So that's what family, what you want to do. Next, knowledge. Okay, there are two simple things, guys. Knowledge, if you want to grow, one, habituate to book reading habits. Second, take up some courses which will help you in upgrading your skills for your job. Whatever career you are into, take up some courses on Udemy, LinkedIn, this, that, anywhere, and start working on that. Take up certifications. By that way your knowledge will grow. Okay, career wise plus maturity wise, you will become very good if you are doing just book reading and skill upgradation all throughout your life. That's how you grow here. Spiritual, yes, it's up to you if you want to offer daily prayers, weekly prayers, monthly prayers, whatever it is, but something plan and start setting up here. Next, fun and entertainment, travel, fun, movies, blah blah blah, and giving back to the society. Okay, देखो guys, I'll just say it's up to you. What do you want from your life? But if you are on the driving seat, you will decide. Okay, now what you are supposed to do, I'm not saying we have to finish this activity right now, but you need to literally ask yourself a question in each of this area. What do you want by end of this year 2023? And write down the most impactful one liner statement for each of this pillar. Socho, it might take time, but think, analyze, write it down. That's the first target. Okay, and later on we will break it into these two statements. Okay, for now what I will do is I will just share this Excel sheet link with you. Okay, and guys, dekho, we are going to work on this Excel sheet on a daily basis. So when you come in tomorrow, okay, and tomorrow also we'll continue with some explanation, and then tomorrow, day after tomorrow, if you see this, you might have a target for this 1 year, but we are going to break it down. Ki bhai, what do you want to do it in February itself? And then we will get into the weeks. Week 2 what, week 3 what. Slowly you will start realizing, you will start extracting value out of every day of your life. These things will not just be on paper and hypothetical. You will convert it into daily actions and results. and that's how you become great in your life. That's how you live to your fullest potential, because you're not wasting time, and that's the beauty of it. Okay, so now fine, you just all these things, you don't think about how will you do it. I have never done it in the past. Not required. Okay, just come with a thing. I will daily join 9 p.m. and together we will start doing all of this thing. It is easy. Just know it. It is easy. It is possible to do. If you are joining with the group, it will become so easy. Just that you need to join and take actions. So now, first thing, I'm giving you this Excel sheet. What you do is, this is, I'm not going to give you editable access. This is just a template, a reference. Okay. So you can go here, do a like this, make a copy. So once I give you this link, just do a make a copy, and in your own Google Drive, host this link, host this file, and there you start editing. So you no need to share with anybody your goals and all that. It is your thing. If that make a copy option is not working, maybe you can simply go download an Excel sheet and then re-upload it in your own Google Drive. Okay, so it's all free, no software is required here and there, so you can do it, but set up a version at your side. Let's do it right now, guys. Sharing the link, copy, done. In the chat, pasting it. Okay, reference. Guys, please take actions, everybody. Okay, whoever might not be fully focused. Everybody, please access this sheet, download it, make a copy, put it at your side. And no need to fill it up right now, at least just set it up. Okay, just set it up, post it in your side, and just talk it in chat. Oh, somebody in the chat is asking this question. Okay, we spoke about communicating with family and stuff like that, right? So I'll not name the person out, but yeah, the question is ki, my problem is, as I don't have a job and I'm looking for a job. Okay, so as you told, ki, communicate with your family, but literally I am feeling embarrassed to call my family. Okay, so there are two things. One, if you are putting your best shot for getting the job, nothing but you're not wasting your time, you're dedicatedly actively hunting for the job. Okay, you're literally like every single day from morning till evening continuously trying to figure out, learning courses, applying everywhere, trying to talk to HRs, trying to, if you're really putting efforts for getting the job, then you should feel peaceful with yourself. देखो guys, external circumstances are not in your control, but if you are taking the actions that you can, not wasting time, plus doing all the job hunt that you can, then you should confidently call your family and speak with them, because you are not cheating, you are not underdoing stuff. You are doing the best that you can, and doesn't matter if even if your family is unhappy with that, doesn't matter. As long as you're putting your full commitment, you should face any situation of life boldly. If you're compromising on your own efforts, then first you need to fix that and then you face them. Okay, so this is what I would, if you are putting efforts, don't hesitate, call your family, tell ki the market is whatever it is, but I am putting my full best shot, and show them confidence ki I will get the job. Have patience, I will put my best shot and I am going to get it, because I am confident, my skills are good. It will take some time because of recession or whatever, but I will make it happen. Show them that confidence. But first you need to put efforts. Okay, don't be afraid. काम कर रहे हो, effort लगा रहे हो दिल से, तो things will be good. ठीक है? Okay, everybody, this is what things will happen, guys. They just want your good. That's what it is. Okay, and if you're putting efforts, results will come. Just be patient, keep putting efforts, keep analyzing how you can make things better, and things will just happen. But agar time waste ho raha hai, so then yeah, their concern is valid and your concern is also valid. So half-heartedly, don't even like, it will mess up. Okay, chalo. Okay, everybody, please set this Excel sheet at your side. Next, we have 8 minutes, 10 minutes for the call. Just download it, post it at your side. Everybody, please do it. And guys, tomorrow's session is also very critical. Okay, tomorrow we are going to discuss about how do you change your personality. Nothing but your thought process, your personality, your behavior. Nothing but you might be underconfident person or not believing in yourself, or maybe in a negative mindset around you, and people pulling you back in your life. Doesn't matter what kind of background you were came from. It is possible to upgrade the personality. And tomorrow we are going to launch those systems and we'll start implementing it. Okay. So it's going to get more practical, but before really taking actions, we need to first explain stuff, then only you will be able to understand and relate what we are doing. Okay. Okay. So fine guys, hopefully you might have hosted it, so please host this file. Now what is expected, okay, out of this whole thing? Now today you just keep thinking about it. From today when we meet till tomorrow, just keep thinking about it. Okay, what should be your goal in each of the pillar? Okay. And tomorrow when we connect, try to really write one liner target for each of the pillar. Okay, just ask a question ki bhai, in 2023 what do I want to achieve in this pillar? Okay, so just write this question down guys, everyone. The simple stuff. And tomorrow let this question keep running. And tomorrow when you meet by 9 p.m, we will take initial 10 minutes to at least write something. Doesn't matter whether it's right, wrong, whatever, but one direction for life. Okay, so just write down the question. By 2023, okay, by 2023, what do I want to achieve? What do I want to achieve in each of this pillar? Just keep asking this question, and kuch na kuch aayega dimag mein. You just ask that question, give yourself some time, let your brain think. Okay. Somebody said this very beautiful thing. I was reading a book, and that guy said ki the brain is for generating ideas. The brain is the only place where ideas are generated, and whatever ideas are generated in your brain, everything in the real world is there because somebody thought it here. Okay. Ideas are very powerful. Everything that you see, any big architecture, anything that you see in the real world, is because somebody thought it in the mind. It came like an idea. So you need to understand. You ask this question to yourself and just give 5 minutes of empty time. Let your brain think कि भाई क्या चाहिए, and whatever comes to your mind, if you really feel it's worth achieving, make a note of it. And tomorrow 9 p.m. when we connect, we are going to convert this more of goal setting and other systems. We will start taking practical actions. Okay. But keep thinking about it so that tomorrow when you join the session, at least kuch to we will write something at least. It might be wrong, but kuch to likhte. There should be something from current state of your life. In your health, you should improve. In your financial situation and career, you should improve. In your family relationship, you should improve. Giving back to the society, improve. Har ek mein, from the current goal, we will take our life to the next step. Okay. Tomorrow initial 10 minutes will be like that, and then the other topics will be coming. Now let me give you guys the attendance, and I think on day 4 we will take a full Q&A. Okay, so all the questions tomorrow, you can write all the questions. 4th day, Thursday ko full Q&A session we will be conducting. And yeah, slowly there is a lot to be done, step by step karte. Okay, so meanwhile let me share you the attendance for today. Okay, February, this is the attendance. And I just think about whatever we discussed today. Simple things, but our full life can actually be constructed around it. And just join in, make a commitment to join daily. Okay, and things will happen by our own self. Make success mandatory for yourself, guys. Attendance code for today is 6767, and this is the code. And before closing the day, let's do one more thing. We spoke about building a system, right? I know that all of you people really want to do it. You're putting your efforts and all, but something will happen. Okay. So ek karte, let me guide you a few things. First, fill the attendance, and then we have still 2, 3, 4 minutes left. And guys, tomorrow definitely log in from your laptops only. Okay, we have to do a lot of activities tomorrow. गोल भी सेट करना है, फिर स्मार्ट गोल्स करना है, and then there are other activities of personality changing also which we will do tomorrow, so it will get like action oriented. And if possible, try to set up OneNote application. It's by Microsoft OneNote, so try to set up that in your machine. Okay, and guys, just last thing, all those who देखो, if you really want to change yourself and get more results out of your life, okay, then I would highly, this is the best program that you can ever do it. Okay, because no money involved. There might be some programs which very costly stuff like that, but here it's like I just want to share whatever I know, and I know that there is no one pill key, one day secret is not there. It's all about living through it, and that's where I really designed this, because I felt key the people need it. Okay, I need it, not others. I also need it because I'm not great in all these habits, but when I do it along with you guys, I also do these habits. Why? Because I am also looking at my next 50 years of my life. Okay, and that is where you meet together, we will take these daily actions so that we get more out of our life. Okay, and when we are alone, it becomes very tough to do all these things. I understand that. That's the reason, guys, do it for yourself and do it for myself. कि भाई साथ में करेंगे हो जाएगा. ठीक है, you inspire me, I inspire you, and we can do it. So एक काम करते, just set up a alarm reminder for yourself. ठीक है, I keep dropping you WhatsApp messages and everything, but just set up an alarm reminder. Just go to your mobile, just set up an alarm key 8:50 p.m. Okay, 8:50 p.m. Just a gentle reminder कि 9 p.m. session is going to start. Okay, everybody, can you just set that up? Okay, everybody, do that, because you have to really prioritize your own success. Okay, when the alarm rings, you should just shut down whatever work you're doing and gear up for this. देखो guys, again I'm repeating the same statement. Nobody is making success mandatory for you. You need to make it mandatory for yourself. Okay, you need to do that for yourself. Okay, and this is how you do it, right? By pushing yourself to make the right decisions, not error in judgment. So everybody, set up an alarm, set up a recurring alarm actually. Okay, so set it up Monday to Friday, recurring alarm, 8:50 p.m. and as soon as it rings, try to shut down whatever you're doing and prioritize this. Okay, there was this very nice incident. Ek banda one person went to one very successful great accomplished business owner, and he said, I want to become successful with my life. Okay, and that guy said कि सुबह 3 बजे meet me at beach पानी पे. ठीक है, सुबह 3 a.m. in the morning, meet me there, I'll tell you the secret of how do you become successful. Okay, and he said कि yes, करते हैं. Okay, and then in the morning 3 a.m. that guy went on the beach for becoming successful. देखते business owner what secret he gives. What that business owner did literally, okay, he got hold of his neck, dipped his inside water, and kept there for a few seconds, and bahar nikala, and asked a question, do you really want to become successful? Okay, and then he said, nahin, yeah, he said initially yes, and again he dipped 2-3 times. He did that, and after that he was holding for a long time, and then he took out, and then he said, what do you want, what do you want? He said, I want to breathe. Okay, because I'm not able to breathe, so I want to breathe. Priority change, I don't want success anymore, I want to breathe. And then the business owner said, if you want success as parallel to breath, then only you will succeed. The way breathing is must for you, if you make success that mandatory for you, then you will accomplish great success, and the world do not have the power to stop you. Powerful learning. And we are so easily casually wasting 2 hours 3 hours every single day. थोड़ा सा, we have to really awaken. Guys, एक life मिली है. Gary Vaynerchuk said this very beautiful thing. Okay, just these are like, listen to great people, your mind will open up. How did that guy say? Okay, why, somebody asked a question, why do you take so much actions? Why do you work so hard in life? Okay, he said this simple thing. Okay, I came on this planet after a very long time. Nothing but the world was already running. So many people were born, so many died, human civilizations evolved. His thought process, I came to the planet after a very long time from starting, and then I will live and I will die. And after I die, I will be dead for a very long time. Still, civilization will continue. Just look at the thought process. He said, while I am alive, this is the only time that I have where I can do something on this planet. Let me work hard. That's it. 80 years you have. What are we going to do about it? To upgrade your way of thinking and you will enjoy your life more. Okay? So chalo, set up the alarm 8:50 and come with a commitment ki while you live, you will create a mark on the planet. That's the statement. Let's make it happen. Thank you, everybody, and have a nice day. See you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. back again. Thank you. Salute to all for your commitment. Thank